When the plane crashed, I was the only one who could still move. The others were gone before I even pulled myself from the wreck. The forest was silent, but it felt like people were watching. By nightfall, I saw torches moving between the trees. They didn't come to rescue, they came to collect. I tried to run, my leg gave out, so they dragged me out by the arms, saying words I didn't know. They took me to a clearing where bones hung from trees like wind chimes. Their chief looked at me, then at a basket of dried roots. He pointed to me, then to the food. That's when I understood. I was being traded. Days passed. I wasn't tied, but I couldn't leave. If I moved, they followed. If I slept, I woke to see eyes watching from the dark. One night, they dug a pit, put me inside, and covered it with leaves. I heard them chanting above me. I thought it was over. But hours later, small hands brushed the dirt from my face. A child, painted white, no older than 8, whispered a word and pointed to the trees. He was shaking his head, warning me. I didn't move. I waited until morning. When the tribe gathered by the fire, the chief spoke again. They began to paint their faces. I realized it wasn't a funeral. It was a feast. They brought bowls, knives, smoke. I was forced to sit. The air burned my throat. Then they passed me a bowl filled with something thick and dark. Everyone watched. If I refused, they would know. So I brought it to my mouth, swallowed once, and nodded. The chief smiled. He marked my chest with ash and said something that sounded like my name. From that moment, I copied everything they did. How they ate, how they chanted, how they knelt before the fire. I became one of them. For days, they stopped watching me. The child, the same one who had dug me up, would stare from a distance. He never spoke, but when I looked at him, he shook his head. On the 7th night, they prepared another feast. The smell was heavy again. When the tribe gathered, I sat beside the chief. They gave me a bone knife and told me to take part. Everyone was watching. The child was watching too. He mouthed one word, Zaga. I think it meant run. I dropped the knife and stood. No one moved at first. Then they began to shout. I ran and ran and ran. Branches cut my arm. My leg tore open again. But I didn't stop until I saw stars instead of trees. When I reached the wreck, it was empty. No bodies, no flames, only silence. I never saw the tribe again, but sometimes I dream of that child digging me out, whispering in a voice I didn't understand.